I used to think it would be cool to have my name written on a star. But they get trampled on a lot more than I thought. More I think about it though, I can relate to footprints on my face. These life stories sampled from plots formed at angles we didn't even know were possible. We lean into these summer evenings in white t-shirts and blue dreams. Silhouettes all tangled up in blue beams, and tonight smells like popcorn. But all these superheroes can only save us for a couple hours before exit signs expertly escort us down hallways. And we spill out all over the concrete. Only there were no ushers to clean us up before the next showing. Bemoaning the body blows of reality, juxtaposing its fists into the pits of our stomachs. You know it as well as you know the smell before it rains. And it's ash raining down. Volcanoes of crushed hope. Flurries of hashtags. And it's like we're just the butt of jokes and dirty ashtray towns. There's no Uber to lift us to the promised land. There's no app for these mostly meaningless moments that don't make it to Instagram. Lord said, we'll never be royals. Inevitably we toil in the fields, settling for soil, I guess because it just feels more familiar to our heels. Thrashing in these tabernacles of clay, decking the halls with wrecking balls, antagonists on the ragged papyrus of our own screenplays. We scroll on. No wonder we yearn for the reinforcing ropes of intertwined fingers. We're just trying to hold on. We're just trying to hold on. Shout out to the survivors. Living for something can be a lot harder than dying for it. We're just out here trying for it. Sometimes our status here will have us fear. But there's something super magical about the supernatural strength we receive in our weakness. The Lord said we'd be royals. Do we believe it? If this is what carbon does at room temperature, imagine what it does in the flames of sanctification. Like if dust could become us could have become indestructible. We look up beyond the stratosphere and marvel at heavenly bodies, but forget the majestic heritage that we inherited. Well, here's a prayer for the heritage, cause we got a flair for the heritage. If we could just dare to wear the heritage, I mean the crown of creation, the triumph of transformation, the eternal endurance of exaltation. These are the merits of illumination. So let the light come. There's a reason our daydreams are so much sweeter than our night ones. Life is not a highway, it's a runway. We are not confined to this asphalt. We are not defined by past faults, but future victories. With these wings, the sky is not even the limit. Because the real superhero saved us for a couple forevers, and he didn't suffer in the garden so that we'd have to stay in it. That's a sovereignty worth honoring. And it's why every single book of life is worth authoring. This is our world. Let's play in it. Embody the experience until the day when they make statues of us shaped out of godly experience befitting to who we are. There's no need to audition to be figures on some worldly boulevard. Our names are already written in the stars.